I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump, we love you.
I just saw a video of Kamala Harris speaking, and she looks drunk, she looks incoherent, and holy freaking crap, we dodged a bullet. I mean, Donald Trump literally dodged a bullet for democracy. We know what's best for us. Glad we all participated in bringing a true leader back into the White House.
A few moments later.
I'm sorry to my community for voting the way I did.
Yeah.
I acknowledged the mistake earlier, but it's different. When you acknowledge something, it's kind of like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. When you say I'm sorry, it's more like, yeah, I fucked up.
You did.
And I think I fucked up. Obviously, my one vote didn't make the difference, but it contributed. And I don't even know why I was like so bent out on the price of eggs, price of gas and shit. I have a fucking Tesla.
Ugh,
I'm blessed enough to not know how much milk or eggs or none of that bullshit cost. I just go and buy it. My dumbass was joining the propaganda. Oh, look at all these people.
This is propaganda.
I can go buy another fucking house.
I got 2 videos to show it.
Royally.
Just
and
wait.
so now, yes, at least I'm marching. I'm doing some research, spreading the word. But I truly wish that I was on the right side of history.
So white MAGAs and even some Latino voters who are once thought Trump was their messiah are now realizing they voted into a scam.
I mean, 2 weeks. I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I am regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
Welcome back to my channel, and of course if you're new here and you love our channel, you love our areas of discussion, please subscribe. Hit that red button below and subscribe, and also ring the bell so that anytime we drop a new video, you get notified that we just drop a new video.
What do you love about Donald Trump?
I love the man. He's a real man, and I've been to 5 Trump rallies, and it just doesn't, we need him. This country needs him.
For what specifically? Like, what's the one thing when you say we need Donald Trump? What's the thing
He's an excellent leader. He made lots of changes that really got our country moving, and these Democrats are ruining our country. They're just hell-bent on turning this country into a communist country, and they're going to try socialism first, then it'll go to communism, and we can't have that.
You had that. They voted into a big scam, and you had that right. Now they realize that black people were all right, all true. Black people were all saying the truth. Black people are the true messiah that they ought to have listened to, because grocery prices have gone through the roof.
So everything that you see here, we got today. Today I just got all the produce, and look at everything. We got some paper towel, celery, lettuce, carrot, cucumber, sweet potato, onion, garlic, peppers, 4 avocados, cilantro, limes, mangoes, zucchinis, 2 kilos of bananas, 1 kilo of tomato, and 60 eggs. And guess how much this was? This was delivered to my house, as I do every week, 729 pesos, which is around $35 US. Check it out. Best of all, it's all local produce. So
and
everything that you see here,
can't even afford the basic necessities anymore.
Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items, I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on, really take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you and bye. This is my...
I want us to dive straight and see what these regret videos look like. So I repeat, if you love our videos, if you love our topics of discussion, please do that one favor, hit that button subscription, because I can see we are growing and we are at 100 subscribers, and we believe that before this month ends we're gonna hit like 300 subscribers, which is not bad, and by the end of October we're gonna be at 1,000 subscribers. And big up to those who show up to subscribe to our channel, to watch our videos. And big up to those who always leave us a comment, because I can see we are together. I can see the conversation that we're trying to create. And guys, this is gonna be a big channel. And that's what I can see. This is going to be a big channel, guys. And receive much love from Kenya, guys. This is a guy from Kenya. I live in Kenya, and I love reacting to the American videos, American trendings. And therefore, we are here to bridge the gap between Africa and the diaspora. And these are our areas of discussion, and I like it so much. So let's dive straight to watch the videos, then come back and have a talk.
Okay, here's the deal. I have been MAGA. I have been full-on MAGA. I supported the tariffs. I was all behind. I was supportive of the immigration actions, all that stuff. Okay, but I have principles. I'm just. I don't think I can't do it anymore. I can't continue with the stuff that's breaking tonight. I can't. You got to have a line. You got to have some kind of humanity. You got to stand for the principles that our country was built on. Okay. So I think I'm done. I can't stand with the guy anymore. If these reports are true, and it hasn't hit mainstream media yet, but I'm sure it's going to. Because if it's true that Donald Trump likes pineapple on his pizza, I'm done, man. There's no way. That's un-American. It's just plain un-American. And I'm getting off the red ship if he likes pineapple on his pizza. It's just common sense.
I'm sorry to my community for voting the way I did.
Yeah.
I acknowledged the mistake earlier, but it's different. When you acknowledge something, it's kind of like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. When you say I'm sorry, it's more like, yeah, I fucked up.
You did.
And I think I fucked up. Obviously, my one vote didn't make the difference, but it contributed. And I don't even know why I was like so bent out on the price of eggs, price of gas and shit. I have a fucking Tesla.
Ugh,
I'm blessed enough to not know how much milk or eggs or none of that bullshit cost. I just go and buy it. My dumbass was joining the propaganda. Oh, look at all these people. They
This
can't
is
afford
propaganda.
phones, blah, blah, blah. I can go buy another fucking house.
I got 2 videos to show it.
Royally.
Just
And
wait.
so now, yes, at least I'm marching. I'm doing some research, spreading the word. But I truly wish that I was on the right side of history
But
from
you're
the
not.
get-go. This is Trump's wall. This is Biden's wall. And I'm not even kidding. This is literally Trump and Biden's wall. And check this out. I'm going to drive a little bit further.
Listen to this traitor.
Show you guys how much wall we have.
He's excited.
So here we have Biden's wall, and check this out, guys. Check this out. Biden's wall, no wall. Screw it, right?
Yeah.
Why do we need a wall? Now I can empathize and sympathize with the black community. I've never been able to do that before because I would hear them say things like, oh, you know, we walk down the street and we get profiled and, you know, cops will just suddenly stop and frisk or whatever just because of the color of their skin. And I always thought like, you know, it's a little bit of a stretch. It feels like a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, you didn't believe him.
That person must be doing something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, I've never experienced that before. I've never felt that way
do
before
now,
and
huh?
stuff. And so I always thought like, ignorantly, by the way, on my part.
Well, hey there, you less than Spartan MAGA Latino, you. Looking through your profile, I'm here to tell you there's nothing that displays Spartan bravery or courage. According to one of your videos, both of your parents were immigrant and migrant farm workers. All I can say is, what the fuck? And there's more videos where you're talking trash about Kamala, thanking your Lord Dick Don for the stock market manipulation that supposedly helped line your pockets. But now you have regrets because you've been touched by Dick Don the con, and you're actually being targeted too, huh, Chico? You didn't give a flying shit until you realized they might snatch you up and throw you into your own personal hell of a concentration camp. I mean, a traitor's a traitor, and you're a fucking traitor. Yeah, me and my Hispanic husband cut ties with his family too, because many of them are fucking Latino traitors for Trump. What in the holy hell is wrong with y'all chickens supporting El Pollo Loco anyway? But I see you're out there trying to join some protest and redeem yourself in the community. We're glad you pulled your head out of your culo. But I'm here to tell you, there's many of us that aren't easily willing to forgive and forget you traitorous pendejos. But my advice to you is to channel that inner Spartan you think you have and learn some hand-to-hand combat, because it might come in handy during the upcoming revolution. I mean, that's probably what it's going to take to reclaim our country from Dick Don and the fascist regime that you MAGA dipshits help to support. Which also means you might want to lay off Abuela's cooking, to work off that less than Spartan physique you got going on. And the rest of y'all, have a good day now, okay?
MAGAs regret voting for Trump. I don't give a fuck! You're a bunch of hateful, stupid idiots that deserve to lose your jobs and to deserve to be deported yourself.
I'm gonna say it, and it needs to be said. I'm a diehard Republican and a Trump supporter, and I voted for him. With that said, the hypocrisy the Republican Party is showing is appalling at best. I would have never voted for what has happened in the past 5 weeks. I didn't vote for Elon Musk. I didn't vote for the president of Ukraine to get ousted. And I didn't vote for half of America to get laid off. Yeah, I understand bringing jobs back to America, but now the job market is completely flooded because of how this was implemented. Yeah, I understand tariffs, but now they're just being passed down to the recently unemployed. Because yes, I am one of those innocent bystanders that got laid off due to foreign aid, and my heart is now broken. I feel completely betrayed by this administration. Trump needs to do better. Him and his whole crew. This is insulting and completely embarrassing. The entire country is embarrassing right now.
I continue to see video after video of MAGA defectors. These are people who voted for Trump up to 3 times and now totally regret their vote. Whatever that line is, it's been crossed. For many people, it's the Epstein files. I continue to be slightly confused as to why that is the line. But it is the line for a lot of people. And some of the problems I'm seeing, and forgive me for saying this, comes from the left side, who are refusing to accept these people who no longer want to align themselves with Trump. There are plenty of people who are born and bred left-leaning. But there are so many people in this country who absolutely have not had the chance to deconstruct some of the propaganda they were raised with. And it's taken till now. So we have 2 options. We either reject those people or we accept them. And if we don't accept them, I think we're gonna have a giant problem moving forward.
I've already appealed. I'm gonna fight for my job back. I took an oath of office to fight for this administration.
So go watch the full video. I'm tagging the creator below who created that stitch. Definitely worth a look. Long story short, that is a Trump supporter, Trump voter, who is also a federal employee who now has no job because of the person that she voted for. And I just wanted to hit on this misconception that this young woman apparently has. She says, I took an oath to defend this administration. No, you didn't. No federal oath is specific to an administration. The oath that you took was to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. That's your federal oath. The fact that and I'm sure she does, absolutely believes that she has sworn fealty to this administration is a fucking problem. And yeah, it's hard to feel sorry for that. Or, on the other hand, did she recently swear some new oath to the administration? Because I haven't heard about that. That would be an even bigger problem.
Seeing so many more videos of people saying that they regret their vote for Donald Trump, while that's great, I really need to know, why did you vote for him in the first place? It was an open book test. The book was literally on fire. What made you say, like, yep, this is my guy? Was it the bankrupted casinos? The fraud university that he ran? Was it because he was found liable for SA-ing E. Jean Carroll? Or was it because he's a convicted felon with 34 charges? Oh wait, I know, it's because everybody else was lying but him. He's the only one that tells you the truth. Listen to how that sounds. It wasn't only just liberals who were trying to warn you, there were people from his own cabinet. General Mattis said that Trump is the first president that did not try to unite the country. John Kelly, his own chief of staff, said he is the most flawed person he has ever met. Bolton said he is unfit for office. Barr, his own former attorney general, said that he is detached from reality. Liz Cheney called him a threat to democracy. Not only that, her father, Dick Cheney, Mr. War Criminal Halliburton himself, said that there has never been a greater threat to the Republic than Donald J. Trump. You still voted for him. Why? Over a qualified woman who had a weird laugh, who they said slept her way to the top without zero proof, things without proof, but with the proof that Donald Trump is a racist, homophobic, transphobic rapist with ties to Epstein, who's never passed any real legislation, who still doesn't have a health care plan, and always plays the victim. That's who you voted for? Now he's literally trying to get us into World War III. Out of the Iran nuclear deal in 2018, not because it was a bad deal, but because Obama did it. Sitting on his Timu Twitter, live posting about bombings like it's some sort of reality show. That's not foreign policy. No wonder his fake university was sued. He treats everything like a scam, even war. What about his first term, since you all who voted for him think he did something so great? The low gas prices during COVID that got you all warm and fuzzy? You mean when the world shut down, nobody was driving and demand tanked? That's not academic genius, that's a global crisis. Prices rising under Biden should surprise nobody. It was a direct result of Donald Trump gutting reserves and mishandling the pandemic. Trump blames everybody else for the mess that he's created. It's like lighting a match and setting your neighbor's house on fire and then blaming them for not having a fire extinguisher. You weren't lied to, you weren't tricked, you chose him over facts, you chose him over country, you chose him over character, you chose him over your neighbors, and now we are all here paying for it.
Seeing people regret voting for Trump is so annoying to me. I thought it was going to be kind of satisfying because it's like, I told you so, we all told you, but it's infuriating because we did tell you, we've been telling you, you had him for 4 years, you didn't realize that it was probably not a good decision. He told you exactly what he was gonna do. Professionals said, hey, this isn't gonna be good. This is gonna negatively impact you. And y'all didn't listen, you still voted for him. We had so many celebrities, so many influencers out here saying, hey, vote for Trump, da-da-da-da. And now they're all backpedaling. And it's only because it's affecting you now? You didn't care that all these other minorities were being affected, but now that it's affecting you, now you care. Well, lucky for you, we're all just screwed now. So, that's great.
I'm in 2 weeks. I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I am regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
I voted for Donald Trump, and now I regret it.
A lot of people who were like me voted for Trump and have to account for that. I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now.
Take a listen to these women and tell me if you believe anything that they're saying.
Hi everyone, so I'm with one of my really good friends. She voted for Trump. And you know what? Well, yes. But guess what? It's not time for us to do that. The time has come for us to figure this shit out.
No, we already had it figured out. You don't get a pass. You don't get to call for unity now. Calling for unity now is like offering Caitlyn Jenner a hand. You're a little too late.
People want to hear that you regret your vote.
As of right now, I'm very unhappy with where we are economically.
There we are. You mean you're getting economically hit? Who the fuck would have guessed that?
But guess what? This needed to happen. We needed for him to win, rigged or not, for him to win and for all of us to come together. So what we are saying tonight, let's come together. Exactly. Let's come together. We're all Americans.
Stop the division.
No, this didn't need to happen. Stop the division? Where the fuck were you on January 6th? Where were you when there was good people on both sides? Stop the division. Where were you when he was degrading women? Where were you during these things, huh? Nope. Fuck around and find out. No unity here.
So I'm going to hold a moment of silence because his business is shutting down. He says that in 60 days, he's not had one client bring their vehicle to get a detail. No, they're not. They're not, because they're too afraid of leaving their home. Yeah, they're afraid. They're looking over their shoulder because of people like you. Yeah, see? So you want Latinos to be hurt by this administration, but you still want them to come and serve you and help you grow. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm going to hold a moment of silence for you closing your business, sir. Anyway.
So this is for all of my Latinos for Trump, which I will never forgive you for putting this man back in office, especially because your roots, he was never going to pick you. Anyways, so remind me again how you guys were for a person that wanted to get all the people that didn't belong here or came here the wrong way. Why are we trying to fly back white South Africans? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring in some white South Africans. If you don't get the message now, like, you guys are probably the type of people that, like, your ex told you that they needed to focus on themselves and you believe them. Like, that's the type of people that I believe you are, because this man was never going to pick you. He was never for you. And the fact that you fell for the BS is beyond me. This was never about getting criminals out. This was about getting people like them back in and back in control. So, like, that whole rhetoric, it was a lie. I don't know if you've noticed, because you guys have been very quiet. I haven't seen a single Latino for Trump come out and, like, defend their stance, because you have no stance. They want us out. We are the target, okay? And you were complicit in getting this man back into power. But it's fine. Like, we'll have a whole therapy session about it. But yeah, it's very clear what they're trying to do. And you know what? Like, you can still, like, make amends, but you have to start standing up. Like, you have to start speaking up. Just like you were so loud to defend this man, like, we need you now to step up and get united with us and back our community up and step up, because it's getting more radical out here. And they're only doing it step by step. They were never going to come out like in, like, you know, Star Wars Death Troopers style. No, they were going to do it piece by piece, and it's getting worse. So we need all the help that we can get, and you guys need to make this right.
To the Latinos that voted for him, you will never, and I repeat, never be white. You will never be accepted as one of them, and you certainly are not exempt from the racism that is this racist ass regime. When that lady put in her post, alligators' lives matter, and she mentioned a number, that number being 65 million. Do you know how many Latinos are in the United States? Approximately 65 million, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Approximately 60 plus million people. So guess what? They weren't just talking about the illegal immigrants, because data actually says that there are 10 to about 12 illegal, undocumented folks in the United States. They're talking about you. They're talking about people like us, because we are not exempt from the racism that is rooted in what these people believe in, and frankly, the foundation of this country that was built on the stealing of land from indigenous people by
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid.
So when Trump said he was gonna lower costs and help the working class, Americans paid triple for eggs and milk today. Now, is that great economy that Trump was dreaming about? Remember, he bragged about MAGA. I think this only works for the millionaires and the billionaires like him, because the lower class people cannot afford living in America today. Those who are earning salaries can't afford to settle their bills, because the MAGA policy are tough and they only help the billionaires, the business people, the big business guys. And in my previous video, I told you that there's no businessman or business person that will accept to make losses. They will only negotiate for a business deal if it's going to benefit them. They can't negotiate. You know, tycoons will never negotiate where they'll make losses. They'll only negotiate where they will make profits. So, Latino family and the white MAGAs are now suffering, many of whom backed Trump hoping for a break, and now realizing he never cared about their wallets, not even their kids. Because under his policies, corporations made record profits, while grocery carts got lighter and lighter. That's not policy for the people. That is daylight robbery. What do you think, guys? Is that a policy for the people? When the people can't afford to buy groceries, when the people can't afford to have money in their wallets, is that for the people? You know, is that making America great? I think that's robbery on a broad daylight. Now, the voters have become clever. They're saying that Trump tricked them. Trump sold them. He sold them a strong and stable economy, but delivered this to his people, ignoring how prices ballooned and wages stayed flat. So you voted for the guy who promised sneak dinners but left you with instant noodles. So here is where we are. MAGA and Latino voters openly regretting their choices as grocery bills crash their paychecks. The truth is, Trump's policies didn't save working Americans. It just fattened the wallets of the corporations and the wealthy guys like Trump. And now, the people who cheered the loudest are now crying the loudest. Now, my question is, guys, will they finally learn? Or are we going to see the same hearts and tears all over again in our next election? Are you still dreaming to give Trump a third chance in case he wants? I know there are people out here who are still dreaming of giving Trump a third round. But I don't know, because democracy is all about you choosing the right leader for yourself, for your people, and for your country. So if you think is the best guy for you in the next round, in case Constitution of America allows it, it's all and good, you know. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this video. And of course, if you love our videos, subscribe, share. And guys, may God bless you.